Bertemu kembali. Pemindahan teknologi dan pengkomersilan menjadi fokus utama di Innovating Malaysia Conference atau IMC 2015 yang akan diadakan pada 28 dan 29 Oktober di Pusat Konvensyen Kuala Lumpur. Ia menghimpunkan pakar-pakar tempatan dan antarabangsa untuk mengupas kepentingan pengkomersilan inovasi bagi menjana kekayaan dan meningkatkan impak kepada masyarakat. Dan kita ikuti laporan lanjut bersama wartawan Esra Awani, Hana Ismail di majlis pelancaran sidang tersebut.
Terima kasih studio. Hari ini di Nexus Bangsa South berlangsungnya pelancaran IMC ataupun Innovating Malaysia Conference 2015 yang akan berlangsung pada 28 dan 29 Oktober ini 2015 di Kuala Lumpur Konvensyen Center, dan ini merupakan kali kedua anjuran oleh Agensi Inovasi Malaysia. Dan bagi berbincang dengan lebih lanjut lagi, saya bersama dengan Ketua Pegawai Eksekutif AIM Agensi Inovasi Malaysia itu Mr. Mark Rosario. Thank you so much, Mr. Mark. Okay, now perhaps you might want to in a way explain to us what would be the main challenges among the innovators when it comes to transferring the technology and also in commercializing their ideas and making it into reality.
Actually, there are many challenges that are faced when you think about innovators or SMEs from having an idea. How do you bring those things to reality? And the whole theme of this year's conference, Innovating Malaysia Conference 2015, is going to be about transforming ideas into reality. So what's involved there? From having an idea, if you think about all the stages that would need to be thought through before you can actually bring something to the market. So from having an idea, first of all, is that idea unique? Then if it is unique, if it's not unique, then, you know, is it been copied from somewhere else? Right. But if it is unique, how do you then protect yourself? How do you protect that idea to make sure others don't copy it? And then you have to think about having an IP strategy, and then the next steps about doing a proof of concept. You know, how do you prove that this idea can actually work? After that, coming up with a prototype to actually test the idea. Can you actually get a working prototype? And from there, your business plan, your marketing plan. So there are many stages before something can find its way to commercialization. And that's where you always find the struggles. You know, you talk about innovators. You can be very good at doing research or coming up with new ideas. But the next stages require different types of expertise. And so Platform was set up as a collaboration between AIM and SME Corp. Platform is actually a wholly owned subsidiary of AIM. It was set up to actually provide help in all those different steps. So what we hope to see are more and more companies, more SMEs and individuals that have great ideas to find its way to the market.
In a global scale, global perspective, where do you see the Malaysian innovators and also the SMEs? Where are they now? Are they actually providing the global supply chain, or where are we?
Well, certainly we have innovators and SMEs that are part of the global supply chain. I think where we are perhaps is, or where we could be, is to maybe looking at how we can move up the value chain, meaning that have more value add. If you look at our manufacturing sector, we need to see how we can increase the value add. And how is that going to happen? Innovation has to play a big part of that, because the value add typically would come from being innovative, you know, from having new products or new ways of doing things. And if you think about the way technology is moving now, you know, where you have 3D printing, artificial intelligence, robotics, Internet of Things. Technology is moving so fast now that the confluence of these technologies potentially it can create disruptive innovations that will affect our existing companies and industries. So we're trying to encourage more and more companies to be thinking about the long term. What should they be doing in this space to become more innovative?
Right, okay. Apart from facilitating and also providing expertise for these innovators and also SMEs, what can IMC offer? What are the interesting programs that's going to be there on the 28th and 29th of October for these inspiring innovators and also SMEs?
Over the 2 days on the 28th and 29th, there's going to be, of October, there's going to be several different activities. There's what's called a Mega InnoSeed event, where there's going to be a showcase of intellectual properties and research from our local universities and research institutes, as well as individuals and SMEs, showcasing what IPs they have, and providing the opportunity for companies to actually take some of those opportunities and to find its way to commercialization. So that's a mega InnoSeed. Steinbeis is also another event. Steinbeis is a platform that was created by AIM, Steinbeis Malaysia, under a foundation, which is a platform to link companies directly with researchers from our universities and research institutes. We're also going to have many different other activities. There's a Dragon's Den, where you're going to have pitching sessions, for angel investors and other potential investors. And of course, the keynote is going to be by a top professor from IMD of Switzerland, Professor George House, which is actually, he's going to talk about commercialization, technology transfer and commercialization, the experience that has been seen in developed countries and developing countries, and how we can learn from that as well.
Alright, thank you so much Mr. Mark Rosario. Terima kasih. Itu tadi Encik Mark Rosario, Ketua Pegawai Eksekutif daripada Agensi Inovasi Malaysia, membincangkan tentang IMC Innovating Malaysia Conference 2015 pada 28 dan 29 Oktober ini. Saya kira itu sahaja laporan saya dari sini. Untuk kita kembali ke studio. Silakan.